So, in order to index efficiently, we're going to be using a Bible software program. This could be Logos, it could be eSword, it could be anything that has the power to do a quick search in Greek. And so I'm just going to run through a couple examples. I'm not going to explain how indexing works. I'm just going to be showing you how I go about doing this using the Bible software. So we already know that this is verse 1 at the top here. We're going down to the bottom line, and all we're doing is just typing in one or two words of the line. Preferably, they're a little bit closer to the end of the line, as well as being words that are a little bit less general. So outone probably isn't the best word to use. Maybe we do hoti outone. And that will get us close, and we can actually just confirm really quickly where we are. You see dikaiosounes here, hoti outone. So this is where we are in 510. You do have to be careful not to make the mistake of mistaking verses that have the same two words next to each other, or the same word if you're only typing one word up here. But in this case, we know for sure this is 510, and so we click save here and go ahead and move on to the next page. While that's loading, I'm going to clear my search bar here and get ready to move my page down. And then we're just going to go ahead and type in, again, a couple words. So I see tois and te. So sometimes typing in as many words as you can, if you can read them quickly, is worthwhile, because that just sets us right here. There's not even any other references within chapter 5, so this makes it really easy to know. And as well that it's at the end of the page. If your words occur closer to the left side, then you run the risk of typing in a verse that ends before the folio ends, and then you have to then assume that this is actually the beginning of the next verse. And the problem with that is that you could potentially be starting at the beginning of a new chapter. And so if you type in a verse that doesn't exist, then you have to reset the indexing on that folio, and that will consume more of your time. So try as often as you can to use words at the end of the page, but generally speaking, you're just going for the bottom line. And so now we're on to the next page here, and I'll just do one more really quickly. So again, you click on the folio, reset your search program, go down to the bottom of the page here, and fill out a couple words. Obviously, also the search program you're using is not going to recognize nomina sacra, and so you do need to be aware of that, and it also won't catch things that are misspelled, and so you might have to play around with that sometimes. But so we're again down to really one occurrence here. Verse 10 is before our top of the page, top of the folio. So we only have verse 19 to look at here. And this is in fact the end of the verse. And so what that means is that we will have to adjust this from verse 19 to verse 20 as we do the next page. And so that is how I have been doing my indexing.